Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola and I'm back with another video. This is going to be a full moon reading for the full moon in Aries. We're going to tap into the astrology, tap into the tarot, talk about the energy we're going to be experiencing, and, have a good old kiki. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you're coming back, glad to see you. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below if you feel, subscribe to the channel, double tap that bell so you get notifications for whenever I post, and let's do this, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get into some astrology. Let's start with the astrology first. This full moon in Aries is happening September 29th at 5:58 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so adjust for your time zone. And it's happening at 6 degrees. All right, so first we need to talk about the sister signs of Aries and Libra. The sun is going to be in Libra. The moon is going to be in Aries, which means we're going to be dealing with our relationships, our connections to other people. All right. The sun in Libra wants compromise. It wants connection. It wants relationship. It wants love. It wants peace. It wants justice. And then the moon in Aries is thinking about itself. The moon in Aries is thinking about what is in it for me. All right. How do I feel? What can I do? How do I start? What do I want? All right. So there's this push and pull between you and other people, between going full throttle, full force in what you would like to do and compromising with other people, especially with the nodes, especially with the nodes being in Libra and Aries, which also means this is going to be an eclipse, y'all. It heightens the energy of you versus them, me versus you versus, societal ideas, because that's another thing that has to do with Libra. Libra is one of the only signs in the zodiac. It's actually the only sign in the zodiac that is represented by a non-living item. All right. Everybody else gets something that is alive, that has life, that has a pulse, that has wants and desires for themselves. And Libra is represented by a scale, an inanimate object, something that is man-made, something that technically isn't natural, because our want and drive, our ability to go for the things that we want, it's seen even in animals. It's this animalistic instinct. It's this force, this push. All right, this self-servingness. And it's not bad to be self-serving. Aries is representative of like little birds, little baby birds when they're first born. They are very, very vulnerable, but instead of being quiet, they are screaming at the top of their lungs because they're hungry. Now, any predator can come along and snatch one of them up, scoop one of them up. But these little birds don't know about that, and they don't care about that. They don't know about their relation to the other world, to the outside world, to the other creatures. All they can think about is what they need, and that's food. It's sustenance. So your Aries energy is all about what keeps you happy. What do you desire? Aries is ruled by Mars, and that is fighting energy. It's passionate energy. It is, what are you willing to take a stand for? All right. So you have all of that brewing within you, because that's the moon. So it's our emotions. It's how we're feeling. And then you have the sun that says, but we need to stay balanced. You can want what you want. You can seek ways to go after what you want, but you need to be in community with other people while doing so. You cannot disturb the peace. So it's a tug of war. And like I said, the nodes are adding more pressure to this. Now, the nodes are somewhere up by 25 degrees, so they're not exactly right near this full moon, but the energy will definitely be activated. All right. So let's talk about the energy of the Aries North node and the Libra South node, because that moon linking up with the Aries North Node, it's going to be intense, okay? There's going to be some fiery energy. You might get a little scrappy, all right? People might be edgy or singularly focused, combative. So just be careful, all right? Be careful on this day, because the North Node is hungry. It is insatiably hungry. So you're going to feel a hike of Aries energy that's already combative, led by Mars. And then on top of that, you have the energy of the North Node that is scorching you, making your desires, your dreams, your goals even more imperative to you. It is some kind of fiery energy. And then on the flip side, you have the sun in Libra, which represents how we are moving right now. It represents our ego right now. It represents what area of our life we are focusing on. So look at your chart, know what area is led by Libra, and apply this to that area of your life. That area is going to be activated right now. And with the South Node, this is letting go. This is releasing things. So it might bring stuff up that you've been dealing with, especially when it comes to like your Libran qualities. Like, how much are you a peacemaker? Is it against your better judgment to seek peace always? You know, maybe you are constantly compromising, and thus you're like compromising your structural integrity because you're compromising so much. It's not an equal compromise. It is you giving up. Basically, you conceding constantly. You know, those areas or those attributes that we carry, the need for justice. I know that as soon as the sun entered Libra, I've been on my we marching shit, you know. I see an injustice and I'm like, gotta hop to it. So there's that, but like there's also the energy of martyring yourself. Like Libra can be the ultimate martyr, right along with Pisces. It will sacrifice itself if it feels like that's the way to find peace. And that's not great, because what good is peace if you don't get to enjoy it? You know? And I want you to think about that. What good is peace if you don't get to enjoy it? What good is living in a home of somebody else's making? For what? So that you can make them happy and have nothing that you want? This is the energy we're dealing with. This is the energy we're combating with, is how selfish is too selfish, and where in your life do you martyr yourself? Where in your life do you over compromise? Do you spread yourself too thin? That's what we're letting go of. We're letting go of our need to constantly check in with other people to get their opinions. Our opinion is what matters right now. You know, we're letting go of our need to be everybody's everything and nothing for ourselves, basically. Now, also on this day, Venus is going to be squaring Uranus retrograde. Even though Uranus is retrograde, this is a completion. The first time that you experienced Venus and Leo squaring Uranus and Taurus was July 2nd, right before Independence Day. Well, never mind. Anyway, then the second time would have been August 9th. And now this is the third and final time. So Uranus squaring Venus, new opportunities in your love life, new opportunities in your work, in your talents. Yeah, it's more talents, less work. Something may come along, or something may have been building up to this point, because this is the third time this transit is happening, where you're experiencing a newness in your relationships. You're experiencing an upheaval. You're experiencing Uranus basically snatching you off the path that you were already on and bringing you something different, something that is better for you, infinitely better, infinitely more stable. All right. This day is a shakeup in our consciousness when it comes to how we relate with other people. There is high potential for conflict, for stubbornness, for misunderstanding. All right. But like I said, this is a full moon, and then we get to do the new moon after this full moon because the cycle's a little reversed right now until we get another blue moon. So this heightened energy is going to show you something. It is going to reveal something to you about your relationship dynamics. It's going to insist that you shift something. All right. And then you're going to be able to make and set new intentions for the new moon in a Libra. And we'll be back to talk about that together. All right. I'm wondering if I should go through the houses. Here's what we'll do. We're going to do a 3-card pull for everybody. And then I will be doing an elemental pull. All right. And we'll talk about house stuff then. All right. Spirits, ancestors, guides. This is for the full moon in Aries. What energy will we be dealing with on September 29th during this full moon? Now, because the full moon is close to midnight, you might feel some of these effects the day before as well, even 2 days before, all right? And a few days after the full moon, the energy is about 4 days, all right, of swelling, completion, and then waning. Spirits, ancestors, guides, this is for the collective. What energy? Jeez, look at that. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. That is... And they're both sideways, so it's all a choice. Romance, connection, friendships. That's what's on the table. Whether or not they're going well or whether or not they are dissipating. Because like I said, those cards came up sideways. Spirits, ancestors, guides, what energy will we be dealing with? Okay, the first card is going to be the overall energy. Second card is going to be an obstacle. Third card, wisdom and guidance. I love how the cards literally shuffle a completely different way when they're upside down. Like, it's like they're like, what is shuffling? Whoa. Last one. Overall energy, 2 of Wands. Ooh, making plans. I might actually want to read this one, but this 2 of Wands is like, do you stick with the old thing or do you go towards the new thing? You might be working on setting yourself up for a new adventure or a new partnership, maybe not. New journey. Marrying your minds and hearts. That's what I'm hearing. Hearts and minds become one. Interesting. Obstacle, 10 of Cups reverse. Yes. This is sourness. This is not being happy. I always think of the 10 of Cups reverse as like a sickly, sweet energy. It's too much or it is dry. All right. Either you're feeling smothered or you are feeling left out, abandoned, unhappy. That's the obstacle, is that something needs adjusting. And the obstacle is 6 of Wands. Or not the obstacle, sorry. The guidance is 6 of Wands. This is transformation. This is finding your tribe, going towards success and finding the people that need to be in your life while on that journey. I wonder. Can I pull a clarifying card for the 2 of Wands? Tell me about the 2 of Wands. Tell me a little bit more about the 2 of Wands, Emperor. Tell me about the 10 of Cups reversed. Tell me about the 10 of Cups. Ooh, 10 of Cups reversed. Ooh, look, these 2 cards came out again. Listen, I have been shuffling and shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, and these 2 cards are literally stuck together like glue. There is an elevation in this. You have the Tower reversed. I mean, keeping the peace focusing on harmony. It's like you guys want so badly for things to work out that you're holding on to something in the name of connection. You're holding on to something that is not making you happy. That's the obstacle. So if you find yourself just trying to keep the peace, or maybe, I mean, this Three of Cups could be like maybe your friends or your coworkers, because it doesn't have to be solely relationships. You're all experiencing this in different houses. Okay, so let's say this is in your sixth house and you're Lord, you're an Aquarius rising. Yeah, no, yes, yeah, or Capricorn. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe you're a Capricorn rising or an Aquarius rising, and this energy is happening in your sixth house. Okay. This could mean at work, you are being told that you need to hang out with a bunch of people, or you need to make connections, and you've been doing that and it's still not getting you anywhere, and you're not happy about it. And you know what I mean? Like, there are so many ways you can experience this energy, but this is like clinging to people when you know that it's not working out, you're not happy. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Jeez. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Hermit, the Daughter of Swords reversed, and the Five of Cups. Four of Pentacles reversed, shake up. Five of Cups is coming out of a period of feeling down and sorry for yourself. But like I said, it is, it's not up or reversed. And so there's a choice. You have the Daughter of Swords reversed, which is gossip and mean-spiritedness. Try to avoid that. And then you have the Hermit, which says go within. I think you need to spend more time on your own, focusing on your responsibilities, focusing on your career, focusing on your home. Allow things to shift. Like I said, Uranus is coming in, and that energy, it's meant to be broken up. Okay. If you hold on, if you keep holding on, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to upset you. All right. Avoid shit talking people. Avoid shit talking people. Go within. All right. If something is bothering you, if something, if you feel like you need to deal with somebody or address somebody, go in and like sit with it first. Maybe write down what you want to say. Write down how you feel. Use your time productively and not destructively. All right. Are there any more messages? Are there any more messages for this Aries full moon? This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Are there any more messages you would like me to share? Peace. Coming out reversed. Way too many cards. No. Too many. Right? I'll take one more. Pick one. I'll take one more. There we go. So we have peace and surrender coming out reversed. I might read peace, but sometimes, and this is another thing, Libra, y'all will compromise before you decide to leave. And we're all experiencing Libra energy right now. Okay, so I said Libra, but this is everybody. This is inside all of us. All right. Your own peace is the most important thing that you can protect on this earth, on this planet. Until you have children, and even then, some of y'all need to be protecting y'all peace even more than you do. Okay? Allow the universe to show you what needs to be relinquished. Allow the universe to show you what you need to surrender. Maybe that is a relationship. Maybe that is a job that's not working out, a business partner that's not working out. Maybe the way that you communicate with your parents. Hell, it could be that too. With a friend. Maybe it is showing you that things need to change. You need to put your peace first and other people second this time. Your peace first, other people go second. I'm going to read peace, by the way. 28. All right. It's funny. This is 26 is surrender, 28 is peace, and in between is release. Interesting. So what do you think you need to do to get to peace? You gotta release. All right. Peace says, peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. Now, the other thing I was hearing when I was reading this is that sometimes you do need to fucking fight. Sometimes you need to fight. And that is okay, as long as you can reconcile what you are fighting for. Aries versus Libra. How important is this to you? Because it's not more important to keep the peace all the time than it is to stand up for yourself, than it is to fight for your right, to fight for what you need. So we're just putting it out there. The companion stone for this card is amethyst. So carry amethyst. All right. This Friday. The companion stone for surrender is orange calcite. I wish I had these stones with me right now. I do have both of these stones, but there's amethyst. There's some amethyst in this wand. Look at this bad boy. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? Isn't she lovely? Very powerful. Yes. All right. We'll do crystals first, and then we'll do elemental breakdown. Spirits, ancestors, guides, what crystals do my collective need to work with on this Aries full moon? Angel aura quartz, lighten up. Appetite, get out of your own comfort zone. I don't know what that one was. We have black kyanite, set strong boundaries, and labradorite, see the magic. I agree. Angel aura quartz is beautiful. It will allow you to not take yourself so seriously. It'll allow you to laugh things off, or even if you need to, not argue with somebody, but if you need to get your point across, it'll allow you to do that. It will allow you to do that in a way that is more comfortable. Yes, more light, more fun. You can say what you need to say without getting upset about it. Appetite, get out of your comfort zone. This has to do with some of us constantly compromising. It is safer. That's a reason why a lot of people just nod their heads and smile sometime, or say yes to things that they don't want to do and know that they don't want to do. It's because they feel like it's safer than to go against the grain, than to make waves. And all you're doing is willfully submitting, willfully giving up your power when you do that. So be okay with taking a stand. Get out of your comfort zone. Allow yourself to speak with a lightness that allows people in. Set strong boundaries. Yes, with black kyanite. Makes sense. I mean, Libra doesn't have boundaries. Libra is the compromiser. Libra is the shapeshifter. Set strong boundaries. Don't become something else just because somebody else wants you to. And labradorite, see the magic. This full moon is leading us down a path. It is the first, I believe this is an eclipse. I should have looked that up before this, but it's on the node, so it has to be an eclipse. We'll just say that. Anyway, so this eclipse is starting the journey. We did have an Aries eclipse back in April, but this is like firing off of so it's Aries, then we have the Libra, then we have Taurus. Like, we're having 3 eclipses back to back. And so it's like this is opening up a gate, opening up a door, and Aries energy is going to start to swell over the next few years. More and more planets are going to go into Aries, refining our Aries energy, pushing us to step out, to take a chance, to be the fool. And Labradorite will help you to see ahead, you know? It'll help you to see what could possibly be so that you can step out and take a chance. All right. Ooh. Let's do my elements. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my animal spirit oracle cards. This is not right? No, that ain't right. Where are they at? There they are. I'm going to use my animal spirit oracle cards, and then I'm going to use the soul's journey lesson cards. All right. So this is one card per element. What will the energy of this Aries new moon, full moon? What will it bring to each element? We're going to do water, fire, earth, and air. Water, fire, earth, and air. One card for each. I will take reversals. Spirit, what will each element be dealing with, be working with, be experiencing? So, my water signs. This is Libra. Okay, so my water signs. Cancer, this is going to be 4th house? Yes. My Cancers, this is 4th house. My Scorpios, this is 12th house. And my Pisces, this is your 8th house energy. Now, I am a Pisces rising, and I'm experiencing this in my 7th house. So take a look at your own chart and look at 6 degrees and see where that lands. Okay, but we'll use whole signs for now. My fire signs? There we go. I'm going to shuffle until I get to the end of this. My fire signs, you are going to be experiencing this energy. We have Leo, so that is 3rd house. Then we have 7th house. Then we have the 11th house. Okay? Leo is 3rd house. Sag is 11th house. Yes, it is. And what's the other? Oh, Aries. Aries, this is going to be your, I'm sorry, I just realized I was doing all of the energy in Libra. It's Libra and Aries, okay? So look at the opposite house. You're experiencing it in that house as well, okay? So if you're experiencing it in the 7th house, then it's 1st house, yes. Probably would have just been easier if I did it this way. But I have to finish now. Aries. Yeah, Aries is 1st and 7th. Now, air signs, you have Gemini coming up with 3rd, 4th, 5th. It's a trine. Gemini. Well, Libras, you're 1st and 7th as well. Then we have Aquarius, which is going to be 9th. Yeah, 9th and 3rd. And then Gemini is going to be 5th. And 11th. All right, great. We're done. Oh, child. All right. Water. Eagle reversed. Fire. Mouse. Water, fire, earth. Buffalo reversed. And air. Panther. Ooh. All right. And I get a clarifying card for my eagle reversed for my water signs. Now, eagle reversed speaks of not being able to see the whole picture. All right, water signs. It speaks of getting lost in the teeny tiny details, which is funny because earth signs is like literally reversed. They're the opposite. With eagle, you get to see the whole picture. You get to see why, and understand deeper, you know? And with it being reversed, it feels like you need to take a step back. Maybe, especially, listen, if you're Cancer, this energy is squaring your energy, okay? But in general, water signs, water and fire doesn't go very well together. You are probably going to experience an outburst of energy. And so just make sure you take a step back and don't react completely in the moment. And save your energy for more analysis, okay? Because you may react and you're not seeing the whole picture. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Interesting. Yeah. It feels like puffing your chest out instead of seeing that everybody contributes somehow. I know that's vague, but that's what I'm getting, is that you might be triggered into reacting without being able to see the whole picture. Yeah. All right. Tell me about my fire signs. Mouse is about getting lost in the details. Okay. Mouse is about going to work, constantly feeling like you need to be doing something, over analyzing things. Spirits, ancestors, guides is okay. Peace reversed. You're driving yourself crazy. That's what it feels like. And Aries, this energy being in your first and seventh house, it's going to be intense. Your first house is the way that you show up. All right. The way that you see life. And if you are overly analyzing everything around you, then there's no way that you can be at peace. Yeah. There's hypercritical energy happening right now for my fire signs. All right. Water, fire, earth. Earth, buffalo reversed. This is about stepping into an energy of trust. This is about not worrying, understanding that you're being led, and being guided properly. This is about looking up and constantly worrying about what's going to happen next instead of trusting your feet. Tell me about buffalo reversed. Adversity. Look at that. Okay, so y'all are going to experience an upheaval. You're going to experience something that is going to feel like it may be a setback, but I think that what you have to think about is, what are you learning from whatever is happening in your life, and why do you need this tool to carry with you in the future? Because that's all the universe does. It gives us the tools that we are going to need for ultimate success. All right. And sometimes it shows up giving us these tools through adversity, through hitting a brick wall and having to figure out how to get around it. But once you figure out how to get around it, you've got all of those tools. And now when you hit the same issue, you're never going to, it's not going to feel the same. All right. So just know that you are learning this lesson for a reason. And it's not the setback that you think it is. All right. Finally, last but not least, air signs. Panther is about purging. Panther is about, and Libras, this is first and seventh house. This is about, I just said purging. I'm just looking at the eyes of the Panther right now. I'm sorry. Can you see? My God. This Panther wants to purge things that are unnecessary. It's scary, but it's going to show you exactly who the enemy is. It's going to show you exactly what the enemy is, what you need to cut out. And it's going to improve you. I might actually, do I have the book over here? I don't have the book right now. All right, that's okay. Tell me about Panther. Balance. Ooh, yeah. Like I said, purging. So air signs, I'm hearing that you need to drop into your heart. Because air and fire can be very explosive. And I know air signs, fire signs sextile your energy and vice versa. But that sextile can be pretty detrimental. It can be pretty, what is the word that I'm looking for? It's like enabling. There we go. That's what it is. It's an enabling type of energy. Yeah. Like a hype up type of energy. And it can lead you to, or air signs, it can lead you to being how do I say this in a nice way? Being a pompous, like being pompous and thinking you know it all and doing whatever. Like that energy can be kind of detrimental to you, air signs. And so when I see this balance reversed and Panther, you're purging the energies that you don't need, the energies that are actually pushing you to be off balance. I feel like the first three, water, fire, and earth, are dealing with something different than air. Air is like needing to be pulled back a little bit, and the other three signs need just a little bit more of a push. I mean, maybe fire needs less of a push. Maybe it's like water and earth need that push forward, and then fire and air need the pull back. That makes more sense. You can't burn your way through things, is what I will say, air signs. You can't outthink people and get your way. You have to be a little bit more of a peacemaker. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. All right. Do I want to do one more? I think I do. All right, let's use the Angel Guide Oracle. We're going to do one more for each element. Spirits, ancestors, guides. I need one more card for my water signs. Ooh, two. Intuitions and downloads, blessings and abundance. One more card for my fire signs. Cut the cords. Earth signs, spiritual growth, and air signs. Yes, and ease and grace. All right. Water signs. You may not be able to see the bigger picture, but it will be shown to you. You will have a glimpse of why something is happening. It feels like you're being taken down a path and you're blindfolded. And you're going to be able to start to see, see through the blindfold. You're going to receive gifts because of the things that you are reworking with your Aries and Libra energy water signs. It's very imperative. Second and eighth house for Pisces. It's like values versus what I get with other people, get from other people. Water. 12th and 6th house. Mental health. That's for Scorpios. Mental health versus physical health. Cancer. 4 and 10. That's career and home. Interesting. All right. Water signs. What we know? Water, fire. I always do this. Fire signs. Cut the cords. Peace reversed. Mouse. This cut the cords coming up. There's a need to circumvent over controlling energy. Okay. There's a need to step into your Pisces bag and live and let go with the flow, and find your inner peace, not to try to over control things. Earth signs, adversity. No, I didn't go into the, whatever. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to do how I feel. Earth signs, adversity, and spiritual growth. Like I said, Buffalo is all about stepping into an energy of trust, stepping into an energy of knowing, a spiritual space. It's going to illuminate your guidance, your angels. This adversity, this thing that you face, this thing that you come up against, it's going to have you doubling down on your spirituality. In air signs, yes, and ease and grace. With balance reversed and fucking Panther. That Panther wants you to go to the next level. And air signs, I think what you need to do is invite a little bit more compromise into your life. Now, Libras, be careful, okay? Libras, be careful. Be careful of saying yes and saying yes too much. But Geminis and Aquariuses, it feels like being more malleable, being the softer version of yourself is what is going to be needed. All right. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate you. Let me know down in the comments how this Aries full moon affects you. Let me know what your signs are, what you're dealing with. I'm always willing and available to be here for you guys. I love to hear about your life and your stories. Don't forget to like this video, okay? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. All right. Tap the bell so you get all the notifications for my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye. Bye now.